Picture the baked bean. I've come brush and comb, the sun, the current bun is just rising. Boosie's to me packet adrift. He's Trevor Brooking at me. Brighty's there and they're like, what's wrong? I'm like, boys, you're not gonna believe it. I just had the worst email ever. Sonia Jackson's left me. Well, in the blink of an eye, Boosie's straight on the piano, hitting the richer keys, and he's just started playing. I'm like, Boosie, what you doing? And he's like, mate, you know what I'm doing. And then Brighty's gone over there, and he's pulled out 2 chopsticks out the back of his Skyrocket, and he starts hitting a Coke can like this. And I'm like, mate, I didn't know you had so much rhythm. I was like, what you doing? And like, look, you're in a cloud, but you know, when you spit Bruno Mars, you'll always feel better. I'm like, boys, you're right. You're absolutely right, check it. I'm in the reef where it's constant good weather. The birds look like leather and 2 pints of Cucarella. That means a Stella. And of course, yeah, you can say a Uri Geller, or you can mix it up and pull it in a blender and go the mod route and say Puella. Everywhere you Kelly Brook, there's Nike Air Max, lip injections, West Ham tattoos, fake boobs, man bags and hair extensions. Ansel and Gretel. How you doing, Petal? I'm waiting to meet a dodgy fridge freezer so I can buy a Jekyll kettle. On the subject of kettle, put it on, I'll have a cup of tea. 20th letter of the alphabet, 2 sugars in the MUG, the gin and rum on that mum. Oh my God, it's Declan Rice, the walnut on it's very tight, tighter than Sam Allardyce. Superman, I'll have a fight. In the Andy Gray or night, shouts out to Marky Bright, vegans are my kryptonite. Shouts out to Ostenstad and shouts out to Chris Akabusi. All the boys in the firm, Dean Gaffney and Gary Lucy, D-A-N-N-Y to the Lyer. I'm so old school that I send text messages with an air fryer. I'm so old school that my motor is actually a chariot. I'm not staying in a Peter Shilton, I'm in a 3-star Ainsley Harriott. I'm a 3-star chef chopping up these Bruno Mars like Gordon Ramsay chopping up John Parrots whilst driving supercars. I'm a working class hero that will graft and never tire. I need a chorus for this song. We'll call it Danny Lyer. Yeah, we'll call it Danny Lyer. Danny Lyer. D-A-N-N-Y-L-Y-E-R. What does that spell, Boosie? You know what it spells, liar. They call me Danny Lyer. They call me Danny Lyer. Danny Lyer. Danny Lyer. Danny Lyer. Keep the beat going. Shouts out to my mum Jackie, hold tight Uncle Andy. Shouts to Tony, love your name because it's named after 2 parts of a body, toe, knee. And shouts out to Ahmed for the same reason, arm, head. Big up everyone. Boys, I really need to go poo. I love spitting Bruno Mars for you. If you want some cereal, fridge is over there. There's some vinyl silk in there, yeah? Thanks for that though, yeah, Boosie?